Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. These shows are coming thick and fast. I think we've already had 4 or 5 episodes. We're only into 11 games of the season. Yes, we've beaten Spartak Moscow 5-0. We had this critical match against West Ham, which we won 3-2. Coming off, this was a match, I think, that was, it was quite a match because we took a 2-0 lead. They came back 2-2. We did a 90th minute winner. It was a game that was tough, needless to say. But now, courtesy of this match, we also have injuries. So I think Dominic Bush was substituted off. But heading into this match, we had already lost Tymon. Okay, Josh Tymon. And we've also lost Mario. We've also lost a few players to injury. So Vincent Galliard is out, Will Ring is out, Josh Tymon is out. Okay, injuries seem to be stacking up at the moment. It's not good news because it means that I have to play with players I'm not too comfortable with. And we have quite a number of players out on loan as well. So it's not going to make our job any easier. And we are playing against a team called Chelsea. Yes, and Chelsea are fairly strong. They're gonna make it very hard for us, and I'm going for the option of using Waterman in midfield because that's where he's supposed to play, right? But Chris Josh is at 88%, so it means that he can't last 90 minutes. So we have to start with a youngster called Macaulay Grant. Welcome to the show. Yes, as if you don't know this yet, we are undefeated. You are about to watch us lose. Yes, this is not going to be an easy game. I think that they're playing with a 4-2-3-1. I mean, I could go in, I could do the normal things that we are supposed to do, right? But after a while, when you play this game for so long, you just get lazy, and I'm in that state now. But I don't really care what you give me. I'm just going to play my tactic, and to hell with what you do. I'm just going to play my way. So they've got a very attacking. I know this player. I wanted to sign him. His acceleration is 19. I actually put 80 million on the table for Rob Seabright because he's got fantastic attributes. Like, he's got phenomenal positioning and tackling. So he's very solid at the back. He's anticipation, concentration, decisions, determination. This guy is a legend waiting to happen, or he's already probably a legend. He's a well-known fan for football fans across Europe. He has gone on to make 35 appearances for his country. He plays for England. He's got winners' medals. He's collected. He's won the Premier title. He's won the European International League with England. He's won the Under-21 championships. So I wanted to bring him into our club. And Rob Seabright looked at me and he said, "You gotta be joking. Me play for the K's? You don't even have a stadium big enough to hold my ego." So I mean, like, okay, fine. He's never gonna come. Alright, so we've got this team. Question is, do I want to go all out, attack them, or do I want to play? So far my strategy has been play overload, see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll change. And this is the more defensive version of my two overload systems. People have asked me for my tactics. Should I make them? They want me to upload this one and this tactic. I probably will upload both of these. There'll probably be a link coming up very soon in one of these shows. And I've got this tactic which I haven't really used. I mean, I have never turned to this tactic once this entire season. I don't even know why it's here, so we're just gonna delete it. We only have 2 now. Okay, so we got this and this. It makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Okay, so we got this and this. It's so simple. I could delete that too and we'll just be down with a 1, but who wants that? Okay, Chris Ryan, Matthias Coty. Matthias Coty, I shall use you today instead of Dominic Bush because you have that, he's got that biting challenge in him. Josh Tymon, bad news for us. He's out for 3 months. He's out for a long time. It's bad news for us. So we are going to play teams like Bayern Munich, Liverpool without Josh Tymon. Question is now, do we have enough depth in the squad? Josh was brought in as an understudy for Josh. What's his name? Chris Josh was brought in as an understudy for Josh Tymon. So we've got our team, we've done our team talk, we've done everything, we've sorted everything out. And tactically, we're going to be using this system for the match. Grant, Scotty is playing here. This is the only downside to the system at the moment, right? So I'm going to ask him to a few risky passes as well because he's not very good with the pass. In fact, I thought I did that, but never mind. It's okay. I thought I created a specific player instruction for him. Appleyard with the ball. Grant does well. Wins the ball against Appleyard. The question is whether he can do that for 90 minutes. And we can immediately see Chelsea is applying all the pressure. Koulibaly out wide to this demon of a player, Rob Seabright. Yeah. What I would have done to have him at the case, but he doesn't want to come. I mean, we don't have that kind of reputation yet. We're not a top side. Once you become a top 2 side, you can definitely attract a top 2 side in Europe. That means when the ranking comes out, you're in the top 2, then you have no problems attracting these kind of players. But we are, I think, 13th or 14th at the moment, and we still can't get them to come. And you know, your facilities, your stadium size, they all play a part. So if you're playing in a small stadium as well, like we are, where there's a limited parking space, there's only one toilet, all the men and women have to share, and that kind of shit. So it's not going to work out very well for you when you want to sign high rep players. They're just going to look at you and give you this bizarre look like you gotta be joking, right? Grant to Evran Karadeniz to Hamak to Grant to Evran Karadeniz. Playing safe and simple football. They win the ball there. That's what we wanted to see. It's simple overload structure. I don't even know how this is possible, but yes, it's possible. People probably going, really, there's a way you can play overload. Oh no, he just misses. Yes, there's a way to play overload. I mean, people, there's a lot of bad advice out there. You can play overload. You just have to understand what overload does. That's it. And you need to understand who the hell on the pitch is going to be affected by overload. That's when shape comes in. So at the moment, we're doing all right. We're not being too aggressive. Structured. So we have players at the back who are not going loco, and we also have the extra defensive line. But I'm expecting to lose this game, so let's sit back and then wait for that to happen. I'm not doing anything to change this game because I put the best players I have on the pitch. Anybody who's sitting on the bench might be suffering from a knock, or that's it. I might be like Matthias Scotty is playing instead of Dominic Bush because Dominic Bush is not 100%. And furthermore, Scotty has got a better tackling number than Dominic Bush, even though Dominic Bush has been playing most of the season in that position. So far, they haven't really had a chance to. That's good. I'm far from pleased. Man, I should be very happy that we're still goalless. The Hoyos to Scotty. Come on, Scotty, beam me up. Get us a goal. Come on, Scotty, beam the ball into the goal. That should be the calling for Scotty. Scotty, fix the issue. It's yes, and Scotty as well. No. I knew it. I have not fixed my penalty shootout. Mike Higgins has scored. I can't help it. I want Higgins to be the penalty taker. And Kingstonian, against the run of play, have scored a goal. It's Scotty. He beamed the ball into the net. If you don't get my reference of Scotty, beam me up, then you are not familiar with Montgomery Scott. Yes, the chief engineer of the Star Trek Enterprise. So that's... I'm just being an idiot at the moment. Okay, yes. Overload structured, and we are leading by 1-0. And we're not playing with our top 11. We are playing with our... Galliard is not there. We have Josh Diamond is injured. We have to use Palmer Brown in defense. Liam Coyle is the player I'm not using today. So, okay, whoa. Do you just see that? This is something that's very important. When they do this shit, you better be careful. We're in trouble now. Boys, go defend. Go defend. You come. You're on support already, so it's okay. All right, everybody, hold your balls. Yes, now we hold our balls, and then we get worried because it's another penalty. I don't believe it. Callum beam the ball into the back of the net. Scotty. Yes, it worked again. We've got it. We got it. We no more mousing over. We got beam the ball into the net, Scotty. And it's working. Even though Higgins is playing, you've got Scotty at the back using his teleporter. Paredes and Scotty. I thought we were going to lose this match, right? So we still can lose this match. But now we're playing a slightly different. We're playing in a slightly different way. Scotty to Hamash. It's Waterman. He squares it. Ew. We were close to our third. But still, again, we have to sit down here and hold everything in check. 70 minutes. Now, when I upload this tactic, which is overload structured, yes, it will not be controlled structure. It will be overload structure. You use it at your own risk. Because in order for you to play on overload settings, you need to be absolutely sure who are the players in your team that are going to be coming back to defend. This is with you can have no uncertainty about this. So you need to know who the players are, and you have to know if they can do the job that you want them to do. So if you make one mistake with that, you're screwed. And I will be very, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it if it screws up, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you have the right players playing for you on the pitch on the day. So now we've got Alan McVeigh. He's playing as a defensive forward. So in my system here, I've got I've got a defensive forward. He's great in the air, jumping reach, but you also want your AF. You also want we had to pause because mouth all start dropping because you might concede a goal. He gives to McVeigh. The McVeigh role in my team is extremely important because this is a player that's got jumping reach. He can hold. He has got strength, and on top of that, my McVeigh is very fast, and he can double up as a player who can take to the flanks. Yeah, I kind of expected us to lose this game, so being 2-1 up at this point in time is nothing, you know. We kind of expected it. So hang on a minute. Blue moon. We're not playing our defense. This is psychotic play. I don't need to do this, but I might. So when you want to choose your players for your team, you got to think about what they're doing on the pitch on the day, right? So you got to be very careful. There are some critical positions on this pitch. The DFD, the AF, they're all critical. The Cairelo is important. The wingbacks are extremely important. And your defenders, well, you can get away with having one or two short defenders in a 3-man back line. Right, but this Higgins, this AF, right? If he's got very good crossing, it's dangerous. It's super dangerous. So we got Evran Karadeniz. I've got another AMS. I got 2 AMSs. Gives me option A and option B. I've got one Galliard who likes to run with the ball through the center, and I've got another guy who likes to drop deep. So against defensive teams, Karadeniz is a very, very good option because he helps to drag teams out of the box. But against attacking teams, then Galliard becomes an extremely good option because he likes to take the game to them. So, you know, he actually goes in and because there's space, right, when they're attacking you. So he can actually attack the spaces. So it's pretty important to understand what your players bring to the table. Kingstonian 2, Chelsea 1. Unbelievable. I was not expecting this. It's still possible that we could lose this game. All right. So now they're now going very attacking because now they're pumping 2 advanced forwards and 2 attacking wingbacks. Evil me. Evil me. I'm gonna go evil. Gonna go very evil at the moment. I don't even know. I mean, logic in my head says it might work. Pass into space, exploit left, exploit right. You. More risky passes, more direct. Okay. Clear the danger, boys. Clear the danger. Full sick. So my changes haven't kicked in yet. We've got a few more minutes left on the clock. We've gone into a configuration that's going to put pressure on the spaces that are vacated by the wingbacks. So Higgins going this way, I've got McVeigh going this way, which is really stupid. They should be the other way around. Okay. Because Higgins left-footed, so if he comes in from the right, he's more dangerous. Otherwise, they both be playing as wingers. McVeigh out to Higgins. Higgins is brought down in. Oh, it's a corner. It's not another penalty. So you can see how dangerous it is now for them to attack me. So one missed attack, and we take the flanks. Grant to her mark to Evran Karadeniz. It's back to Evran Karadeniz. Nope, Higgins is offside. That's fine. Now they're waiting to attack the spaces that are vacated by them. It's Koulibaly. It's enough. We get the 3 points. Kingstonian were not expected to win this match. I was so confident that we were going to lose that we ended up winning. I don't even know how that was possible. Man City have beaten Spurs. Kingstonian are top of the table, 1 point clear of the competition. Arsenal have beaten Watford. Liverpool have beaten Brighton. Everton have beaten Southampton. Derby beat Fulham. United beat Norwich in Kingstonian. Wow. Chelsea, the giant killers. We've done it. Hart raises player. Callum Higgins an arrow interjected and could do with the rest. Oh no. This is bad. Okay. Suggest resting Waterman. I'll give you a rest for the next match and I'll keep you fresh for the next one. Okay, I stand by what I said. Suggest resting Higgins. Let's talk to Higgins. Think I could use a rest. Thanks. Okay. Higgins is a backup player in my team. Did you see that? Yeah, he's one of the more he's the vice captain and he's a backup. Why don't they make noise about that? I mean, okay, this is one of the things in this game that absolutely makes no bloody sense to me. Okay, all right, let's check him out again. All right, so we've got Higgins here. Higgins, he is the vice captain of the team. So the captain is Liam Coyle. And he is the vice captain. He's a backup. And he's perfectly happy being the backup. To who, you're the first choice striker. The reason why he is the backup, and I'll be very, very specific. I'm like this when it comes to money, right? I want to have the option of bringing in somebody else who's stronger. And so right now, at the moment, we brought in this guy, David Gomez, and made him a first team member. But he's playing like dog shit, right? He hasn't scored a goal in 5 appearances. And I have to talk to him again and tell him that he's a piece of shit. One player criticized. Oh, yeah, he didn't play the last game. So I'm going to have to start observing him. Well, he's going to have a chance against Bayern Munich to play this game. And, well, we have managed to extend this unbeaten streak here. We were expecting to lose. Unfortunately, for everybody who was hoping that I'd lose, we've actually ended up winning at home 2-1. But we are leaky at the moment. We've been conceding goals. We were very strong in keeping clean sheets, but we've got injuries right now, and players have to make the team who aren't really first teamers. Like here, Macaulay Grant, he's a youngster, he's only 19 years old, and he's been called up to the senior squad because Josh Diamond is injured. And then we allowed him to play the full game, so he's gonna reap the rewards, so to speak. And then on the bench, we managed to rest Chris Josh, who's the other wing back. Now we've got to think about playing David Gomez in the next game against Bayern Munich. So it's been a fantastic run. I'm going to run through this tactic just in case I link it in today's show. So we're going to have the Cruise I call this the Cruise Chaos Blade, right? So it's got AF, DF, AM on support. Some games this guy becomes AM on attack to join these two. Some games he's an AM on support. It depends on who I have playing in this tactic and who I'm playing against. In some matches, this guy's an AM attacks the box, and in some matches he's a support player. And just now you saw me react to a 4-3-3, right? So we went defend, and support, and we were able to hold out. And then after that, when I discovered they were more attacking, I went inside forward, AM would support, so he can hurl these balls. We went strikerless, and it definitely would have. I am so sure we would have scored another goal if we had more time. But it was a pretty good performance from the boys, and we continue our streak, and now we have got Bayern on the horizon. Can we keep this going? I've been waiting for a long time to see this, right? Kingstonian, don't start here anymore. We are now here, man. Last couple of seasons we've done okay, but this is the best start I've ever had to a season. So last season was a bit poor. The season before that wasn't too bad, right? But we had so many draws that season, right? A lot of that was in the Champions League. In the Premier Division, we had away draws to West Brom. We had a home draw to Norwich. We had a home away draw to Chelsea. So we're not able to produce the results. Right? Here, we had a few defeats. We lost to Spurs. We kept losing. We still weren't a team strong enough in 2026. So we've only really become a stronger team in 2028, 29, where we have stamped our authority in a sense. In the English Premier Division, the odds are still showing. I think we're a European team, a top 7 team. Once you're 7, you should be able to challenge for the title. Once you're among the top 7 sides, okay. Here, this still makes it harder if you got odds like this, right? 25 to 1, 30 to 1. But once you are in the single odds phase, you're definitely a title. You should win the title. There's no reason why anybody managing any one of these sides can't win the title. This just shows you how close they are in quality. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel and make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care, have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.